Hello Taurus, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please check your subscription status as the unsubscribing is happening again and people aren't wanting to be unsubscribed. So just take a look and see if it says subscribed, then you know you have been unsubscribed. Is that ours? Yes, that's ours. Okay. And please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out, as that does help my channel. Absolutely, I appreciate that. But it also helps the other Taurus viewers because it circulates the video, so they will get the messages that they need. I want to thank everyone for supporting my channel by way of leaving comments, hitting the thumbs up, subscribing, purchasing the extended videos, purchasing the decks that I have for sale on my website. I have these decks, not these particular ones, but the decks that I use on my channel. I've got them, some of them for sale because I'm buying new decks, but I also have the decks that I created for sale on my website. So thank you to those who have been purchasing. Also, thank you to everyone so much for donating to my channel. I truly appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, everyone. Okay, this is going to be a reading just to give you the messages that Spirit wants you to have at this point in time. There's no specific question. Just what does Taurus need to know now? We're going to start off with 3 different decks here, and the decks will be listed below, by the way, in my description box. Click on the title to drop that down. The extended link will be down there too. This is going to be kind of your overall energy of what's going to take place in the reading for you, okay? So first card out, we have Soul's Journey. This is acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. So I feel like some of you have changes taking place and you're finding yourself in that place where you've grown to be accepting of it and going with the flow, allowing divine to steer things, not controlling direction or anything else. I'm kind of in that place myself, Taurus, having to accept what's taking place and just going with it. Can drive you crazy sometimes, but it's where we need to get to. This is Motivation Manifesto, and it says, I won't let others stoke fear in my heart. I choose to remain true to who I am and where my dreams direct me, no matter the hardship I might incur. This is all about getting on your path, your life's purpose, following your heart and your bliss and your passion, doing what it is that you want to do, Taurus, not what everyone else thinks you should do. You know, and sometimes they do stoke fear because, you know, oh, don't do that. This could happen or that could happen. And it's out of love and caring for us. We get that. But you have to turn that off and move forward, no matter what the hardships might be that they're talking about. Because yes, you might have to face hardships moving in the direction you're guided to, but it's going to take you someplace better in the long run anyway. So this is divine abundance, and you have expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So become creative, Taurus. Don't allow yourself to be constrained and exhausted by your ego, because that's what this would be too. This would be your ego, right? It's moving through life by way of your thoughts, not Spirit's messages coming in, but your thoughts. And usually it's like what this said, it will steer you away from any hardship or anything that might look like it might be a little bit too hard. You know, sometimes I heard that saying once and I thought, that is so true. Sometimes our dreams show up in overalls and look like work. Sometimes they do, you know. And that's what this is saying. You are about to expand in a large way. Big, big, big way. So Spirit is asking you to just follow the guidance that's coming in. Okay, now we're going to get couple of sacred traveler cards. Mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. Okay, so some of you out there are healers, and that's the direction Spirit would like you to go in. Healing others. Some of you are being healed. Okay, the healing energy is flowing through you to heal you. But look at the glow on this girl. I know it's a cartoon, but look at the glow, and look at the owl. That's all about wisdom. Having that knowing. Wow. There's a lot of really beautiful energy coming off this card right now. I feel like some of you should be able to feel this in your life right now. This amazing energy. Okay, now you have navigating by the stars. Yes, follow your bliss. Absolutely, that goes with this and it goes with this, right? Follow your heart, follow your bliss, follow your passion. Your passion isn't anything outside of you. Your passion is that incredible feeling that you get in the pit of your stomach. You know, when you're thinking about someone or you're thinking about doing something and all of a sudden you get that warm, fuzzy feeling in the pit of your stomach, that's your soul's way of saying, yes, go that way. That's what I want you to do. That's where I'm guiding you. That's your passion. It's a feeling. It's not a material thing. Okay, now we're going to get Power of Surrender Oracle card. Ooh, this has not come out yet. You are the first one to get this card. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Another card that's talking about going with the flow. Letting go of control. Having the acceptance to move in the direction that you're guided in. Whether that's a direction you think you want to go or not, Spirit is asking you to go with the flow. Move the way you're guided to. Follow your passion and your bliss. Okay, now we're going to get a couple of Gaia Oracle cards. So on top of the Mystic Healer and Surrender to Wonder and Awe, you have Winter's End, Regeneration, Rebirth, and Positive Outcome. When you go with the flow, when you follow the guidance that is being given to you, you are going to see the results of that by Winter's End. Now, some of you, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, we've just all kind of come out of winter. So you could be experiencing this regeneration, rebirth, and the positive outcome now or within the next couple of weeks, okay? Those of you in the Southern Hemisphere, you're going to have to wait until the end of winter. But that's not long. It's not even a year. It's a few months, right? So this means that you're doing some work. You're working on yourself. You're being healed. And you're being asked to go with the flow. That is going to take you to a very positive outcome. Now, on top of Surrender to Wonder and Awe and Follow Your Bliss, you have, the Temptress, Seduction, Deceit, a Broken Promise. Do not fall victim to any of these. Follow your heart. Follow your passion. Go with the flow. You will avoid the seduction, deceit, and a broken promise, okay? That's how you avoid that. By following your bliss or your passion, however you want to word that. Okay, now because we have Mystic Healer here, Spirit wants you to have Normally we get an Island Time Wellness card here, but Spirit wants you to have a Heal Yourself card instead. So on Winter's End and the Temptress, you have Alchemy. That is perfect, because what that means is not only is Spirit working on things in the background to bring all the energies together the way they need to come together, but you are being asked to do the same. That's what these two cards kind of represent here. Do the work. You'll have the growth and the rebirth, which brings the positive outcome. And continue to follow your bliss and your passion. That way you avoid the negative. And that's the alchemy, right? This is positive outcome. This is a broken promise and deceit. So work your magic. And this sits right underneath the Wonder and Awe card. And that's where it's going to take you. The alchemy. Learning to blend and meld and fold things together in a... You are not going to get away from negativity in your life. And that's what this is saying to you. Take the positive and the negative and try to harmonize those two opposite energies to find that balance in life. And you can do that by following your passion. Follow what your inner guidance system is saying, because that system is there to move you away from the obstacles as much as possible. Okay, now we're going to get a Synchronicity Oracle card. Just looked at the timer on my camera and it was 12:21. That's crazy. Wow. This is where you're headed, Taurus. That long-term relationship that you've been wanting. Now, if you're already in a long-term relationship, but you're not married, this could mean that you are heading in that direction. You are going to be married. Those of you that are single, you're headed for this relationship, and it is going to be a lifelong. It's long-term, for sure. Those of you that are in a relationship that isn't working and you're wanting to get out, you've got this coming once you leave. That is beautiful for you. I like that a lot. Okay, I guess you are going to get an Island Time Wellness card. Spirit just wanted the Heal Yourself card first. So now we're going to get an Island Time Wellness card. Is that ours? No, it's not ours. Ooh, you have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. This long-term relationship, Taurus, is going to be heaven on earth. It will be like paradise for you. And look at, you've got expansion, expansiveness. You are about to grow in ways you never imagined possible. Ooh, the energy is getting really good now. Okay, now I'm going to get you a Shaman's Dream Oracle card. Repairing the veil Forgiveness. Okay. I'm going to read this from the book for you. And there you go. And that is card number 45, by the way, for those of you that like numbers. And it says, forgiveness, making amends, recognition of our unity. Between us all is a thin veil appearing to be a space that separates us. We look through this veil and believe ourselves to be distinct from each other. We assume that our thoughts and feelings are our own. We see bodies and objects and the spaces between them, so we engage the world in relationships between a duality of us and them. This veil serves as a mysterious illusion, making it so hard to believe in our inherent connection and unity. We can't always remember that what we do to someone else, we at the same time do to ourselves. When we claw at the veil out of fear, anger, jealousy, or resentment, manipulate another, misuse our power, or allow someone's actions to diminish us, we create a wound felt by many, not just those of us in the smaller direct relationship. Now is the time to examine where your actions have caused difficulty or harm to someone else, also where you have been the recipient of harm. Regardless of what side you're on, it's important to take responsibility for healing this rift by bringing love, compassion, deep listening, and presence to whatever is not in harmony. Do this for you and for your own liberty as you become an unwitting hostage once you take the role of perpetrator or victim, both positions of weakness. Let go of all your resentments, know your part in the dynamic, and make the appropriate amends with the newfound wisdom and understanding. Healing, forgiveness, and mending what's broken in your world is a sweet, much-needed declaration of freedom. Wow. That is interesting. I wasn't going to do an extended on your reading because I thought it was pretty straightforward, but now you've got that. And I think it would be wise to get further guidance for you from Spirit. So I am going to ask your guides and Spirit what more do you need to know? And is there anything that you can do, be, think, and or feel to move through this, to heal? Because that talks about healing too. And regeneration, rebirth, because this is in line with the mystic healer, right? So it could be that some of you are healing a long-term relationship that you're in currently. So let's go into the extended and find out what else we can do to get you back on track, to keep you on track, to move you forward into this healing and magical, expansive time. Click on the title of this video. My description box will drop down. The extended video link is there, as well as all the decks that I'm using. Those of you that are going over, I will see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I will see you next time.